Good evening and welcome to News 10 on My Fox 10. Indiana is looking at a budget surplus from the last fiscal year. But what do lawmakers intend to do with the more than $300 million in unexpected funds? News 10's Matt Gregory did some research and has the answer.
The Indiana budget reserves for the 2012 fiscal year exceeded $2 billion, but lawmakers say only about $300 million of that was more than they expected. I sat down with House Representative Bruce Borders to find out more. He says that $300 million surplus comes from three areas. For the first $50 million, that came from revenues the state wasn't expecting. The second portion came from the tightening of government agencies, and he says that brought in around $170 million. But the rest of the more than $300 million came from hospital assessment fees. But what will Indiana do with that money? What you need to know is this. If you pay taxes in Indiana, you will receive a tax credit for your next tax return. For individuals, it'll be $100, and for married couples, $200. That is a tax return trigger that was built into the budget, but the rest of the money will stay with the state, and the state still hasn't planned what to do with it. But Borders knows how he would handle it.
We think that we need to wait until we see who the new governor is going to be, the new legislature, the new chairman of Ways and Means, to see how the impact on Obamacare will be, and so I would advise, for the most part, just sitting on the money.
Borders added that Indiana's financial situation puts them near or in the top 5 of states doing well in this recession. Back to you.
Another way